In this video, we're going to use the image trace feature in Illustrator to convert a pixel-based line art drawing into a vector graphic, which is here on this side, which is this broccoli image. And we're going to convert it into a vector, scale it down, colorize it, and put it right here on top of this chart with a number value of 73%. The first thing I'm going to do is I put the numbers down here for you. I'm going to select this, go to Object, Image Trace, Make, which converts it into the first level of its image trace. And I have the presets over here. And so I will click on my little options box to kind of modify this illustration a little bit. And if I drag the threshold down, I'm going to get a little bit less black. Drag it up, I'm going to get more black. So I'll keep it really simple and I'll bring it down to about this type of value here. Close that because I don't need it. And then I'm going to expand this to make it into an actual vector piece of artwork. And so I can illustrate this by going to View, Outline. I click off to the side. You can see all the outlines of how this is converted into this vector artwork. So I'm going to go back up to View, Preview. I'll select it again with the selection tool, the black arrow tool. Now, if I go to my paint bucket, I'm going to go into my swatches over here to fill. I'm going to choose the green color. As I choose that green color and come back, I have green that's loaded into my paint bucket. And if I use the right arrow tool or left arrow tool, I can switch between 3 colors of green that are inside the swatch menu. As I click, it turns this white area into the green, which is really, really cool. And if I want to switch it, I use my right arrow tool to get something a little bit lighter, and I click all the way until I'm satisfied. And then I can get something that's a little bit darker, but not the darkest. And I can go in and fill in a lot of these details. Okay, and I think I got it all. So I'm gonna go get my group selection tool, click off to the side, and I got it all. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna take this group regular selection tool, zoom out with my navigator, and I'm just gonna move this navigation over here to the right, grab this broccoli, bring it over, and look, the white is still around the edges, but we can fix that. All we have to do is go to the group selection tool, click on the white, just click and drag on the white just like that, and then just press delete and it's gone. Just like magic. This is awesome. I grab my selection tool because the selection tool selects whole objects. This is a lot of parts and pieces to this thing. And I'm going to zoom in here. I can use my navigator to kind of navigate where I am. And I'm just going to take this and put it into place by selecting one of the corners, holding Shift. And if I drag inward, I kept it in proportion. I constrain the proportions, hold Shift, click from one of the corners, and you can drag inward to constrain this and keep it very nice and cool. All right, now I have it in place, and even if I want to rotate it a little bit, I can put my mouse right just outside the corner, rotate just a tad, put that in place, and I'm good to go. From here, I'm just going to use some text to create the 73%. So I'm going to go to my type tool, click once. I'll just click once right down here. All right, and I'll type in 73%, get my group selection tool, and I'll move this right here into place. Make sure it's centered, that's fine, and this looks like that is a perfect spot. Get my eyedropper tool, and then I'm going to click right here to take the attributes of the percentage that already exists. I click that. It didn't stay in place, but that's okay. We'll just move it right back into place.